All right. Well, I didn't trip on the way up here, so that's one good thing. So this is the first time that I have ever written out. Can you guys hear me okay? Are we good? All right. If it's not turned on, that's okay. I'm really loud, so I'll just project. This is the first time that I've ever written out the entire thing of what I was going to say. But Randy put the fear of God into me. So I thought it was a good idea for me to probably do that. Usually I just come up here when I'm going to speak with a Post-it note and a couple of bullet points, and I just wing it. He got a little intense, though. The few times that I talked to him, he was a little worried about how people were going to do with their the things that they were going to present. So I went ahead and just wrote out every single word that I was going to say. So this could go really well, or it could go really horribly. So I just need you guys to be on my side today, okay? There are a lot of people who've got up here and said some really amazing things. There are a lot of really funny things, a lot of really inspiring things. Today I want to talk to you about something that's really serious. So a lot of times when you guys interact with me online, I tend to be a little bit of a cut-up. I tend to be kind of funny. I'm super awkward. You all know that. Yes, all the awkward. Look, I even have, I'm not going to show you too quickly, but I even have a Band-Aid on my middle finger because I'm already cut up. So there's a lot of awkwardness up here. Also, just so you know, I did promise Randy that I wouldn't use too many swears since we are in a church. So I'll try to limit it here. But I want to talk to you guys today about the creative and destructive power of our dreams. And we all are here with our dreams. We all brought them in with us. We carry them with us every single day. So here we go. I said them out loud. My words create and my words destroy. My words are powerful. This played through my head that day. I had been feeling the weight of my words often of late. It felt as if the destructiveness of them outweighed their creative ability. I could feel it, how it was beginning to affect the other humans around me. And the pain it caused my heart tracked its way down my face in the form of tears. I explored this idea aloud, and I wondered if this was caused by the fact that my dream, my gift, my writing was being filtered through the intense brokenness that was my current situation, instead of a lens which had some measure of wholeness. This idea rooted itself in my mind. So let's begin with this question. What does your lens look like? We all have dreams. We have gifts, usually more than one. But of these dreams and gifts and talents and abilities, there are specifically one or two that we are truly crafted to do. It's our thing. I believe there is a moment in time for all of us, which is our moment. It's a sort of coming into our power, or gifting, if you will. And that sounds almost mystical. What I mean is this: when we finally begin to embrace our dream, our gift, and begin using it, it begins to grow. We get better at it. The tiny seed becomes a giant tree, and that power is magnified. Our dreams transform, and we create tomorrow. Our dreams create tomorrow. You create tomorrow. So I have to ask you again, what is your dream, your gift, being filtered through? Think about some of the creative minds in history. Musicians, artists, writers. Dwell for a moment on the light or the darkness that inhabits their work. Why is this so? Their own brokenness or wholeness informed their work. What if those who created some very dark work had taken just a short period of time to pursue a measure of healing in their life, instead of going ahead and creating that thing that was inside of them that they just had to get out? What if they'd taken a moment to just pause in the midst of it and say, I need to find healing first, instead of sharing this thing that's inside of me? If they had done this before sharing their creative work, their dream, their gift with the world, what would they have given us instead? How would they have changed us, transformed us, and what tomorrow would they have created instead of our current today? And you ask, how does this relate to me? What does this mean for my dream and my gift? The best way I know how to explain this is through my story. There are days when I write words and I can feel their power as they flow from my brain through my fingers as I type them in the keyboard. My words are my gift. And there's no doubt that they are creative. And what I mean by that is they create. However, there was a time very recently when some of my words had been filtered through my brokenness. And they caused destruction in ways that I never imagined could occur, in ways that I may never be able to repair. They had taken me to the very end of myself, to a place that forced me to question who I was at my core, how I interacted with my fellow humans, and what was truly important to me. And I found this: people matter. More than the words which I love so fiercely, more than the words which give me life, more than the words which help me breathe. People matter. And so in that moment, I chose people. I chose to walk away from sharing my gift. I chose to walk away from sharing my work, my dream for that period of time. I chose to walk away until I could find a measure of wholeness through which my gift could shine. To find healing so that I could learn the when and the where and the what and the how and the why to share my gift. And here's the truth. Every single day, it was hard. It was one of the hardest things I have ever done. But you know what? I would choose you again. I would choose people again. Because what good is a beautiful dream if you're starring in it alone? I see it like this. I said earlier, my dream, my gift is words. My words create and my words destroy, and I choose how I use them. I can spin a web of destruction that anchors a soul to darkness. But that's not who they are. It's not who they were created to be. It's not the work that they were crafted for. Or I can lift the pointed needle of my voice with colorful strands and weave a ladder strong and flexible that creates a way of escape into the light. Words that remind them of who they are, the truth of their heart, the sure knowledge of their gift, the love they possess, and the love that possesses them. This is my choice. I choose ladder weaving. I build escape routes. I pave paths of freedom every day. Creation, not destruction. God gave me words, and I use them to lead a rebellion, an exodus from the very heart of darkness. His words, his dream, they're him creating in me. I'm just the pen, the ink, the tool, the voice he uses to speak them. So today, I want to tell you a story of choosing to create in the heart of destruction, a story of using my dream, my gift to create when every ounce of my soul wanted to rise up and decimate. Today I show you inside of me. A shot of whiskey, chilled. I tried to wipe the angry tears off my face, but they refused to stop falling. So this isn't a celebratory drink, he asked. Mascara and eyeliner were smeared under red-rimmed eyes. It was 3:30 in the afternoon. It was a Tuesday and I was in a coffee shop. The answer to that question seemed obvious. He handed it over uneasily and said, "Be careful with that, it's a big one." And I took it down, quickly. Because when evil knocks at your door, sometimes you need a moment and a sip of whiskey to steady the nerves and calm the heart before you beat its ugly ass. There are days when I embrace being a peace-loving hippie child who writes about life, love, and other mysteries. And then there are weeks like this one. Weeks when the fire-breathing hellion who hides away in the darker part of my soul comes out to fight. She shows up when people I love are threatened, when the innocent are destroyed by predators. The moment nightmares decide they have a right to breathe sunshine, she arrives on the scene with fire in her eyes and a full arsenal of words. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Words create and words can destroy, and so I use my words. I just found out my sibling was sold for sex when we were little. That is the sentence which shows up in my inbox that sends me first for the whiskey and then for the words. Evil, I will hunt you down. The layer of violence that arose in my heart as her story unfolded shocked me. Evil, the fire has been lit, and I will devastate you. Anger isn't a strong enough word to describe the emotion that rose up within me. I asked how we could fight, and I didn't just mean evil. I wanted to find the humans who were responsible, and my mind filled with the most terrifying images of how I would punish them for their deeds. My lens is cracked. My lens is flawed. There are pieces of me that are broken. And the depths to which I long to go to see these men receive justice for their depravity sickened me. Choose the light. I was brought back to my heart with these words that I heard. Choose the light. Pursuing those acts take you down a path just like theirs. Choose the light. And so I began to craft words, using my dream, my gift in a small but powerful way to shine light into the darkest of moments. Choosing the light, I sent her these words. Tonight I pray first for protection for my sister and her family. A hedge so high round them, an angel so fierce about them, that any evil thing that even glances their way would wither and die. That in the darkness that is this painful night of first knowledge, the brilliant, shattering light of your peace would warm the places made cold with rage. Let that light dance circles of hope around them, even in their deep pain and grief. And when memory and mourning come, and when that first bile rises of remembrance, and when hate threatens to put down roots, let your love be felt and known and seen and heard and believed deeper. But these words, though powerful, though weighty, these words, they aren't enough. So I said this, I'm here, and I have your hand. I'm here in the darkness. I'm here with you. You're not alone. And that was the key. See, evil trembles in the presence of many. Our friend John Acuff says this. He says, fear fears community, and it does. Nightmares fear us. They stand afraid that we will not only defend ourselves against them, but will band together and begin an all-out assault against them. These words, they feel intense, don't they? They're weighty on your hearts and on your ears as you hear them. They're weighty on my lips and on my tongue as I speak them. Here's the thing you must know. There are some of you here with cracked lenses. Some of you here who battle nightmares daily that show up on your doorstep. Not just nightmares at night. These are ones who show up in your living room, ones who show up in your inbox. And this is the thing I want you to know. You who in this very moment cannot see to reach out for my hand because all around you is the darkest of night. You need to know this. I will not stop fighting for you. And I'm not alone. I stand with others who choose the light. We'll wage a war against hell for you. We walk into darkness with our hands in God's and His words in us, and we bring you home because you don't belong there. It's not who you are. Every chain will be broken. Every single molecule of darkness will dissipate because the light changes everything it touches. We walk with the light, and we're coming for you. It shoves out darkness, illuminates cracked places and broken lenses, and it heals them. The light makes them, it makes us whole. We lift you up with our words, and He will carry you in His strong arms. We walk by His side, weaving words of hope and grace and healing and love that stitches the wounds of your heart. This is what community does. Community. Community. This is what it does. We are coming for you. It's time for the light. Turn to love. And for the rest of you, those of you who have chosen light, here I stand girded with powerful words. Take my hand. Join me as I speak them. Run, evil, run. We are coming for you. Together, hand in hand, we face the darkness with our dreams, our gifts. We look ugliness of depravity and abuse in the face. With a ferocity that beats back hell, we move towards you, unafraid. You get no more of our lives, evil. Your time is over. So run, evil, run. Thank you so much.